All right, this is game time, I guess, unless we change the name of this series, which I might. Let's find out together. Um, let's talk about cooperative games because Boulder and actually pretty much all three stores of Grand Rapids loves cooperative games. Now, a lot of you are aware of the Peaceful Kingdom line. We're not going to go over that too much because most people don't know about it. And I'm guessing your kids have maybe aged out of the Peaceful Kingdom games, like Outfox's game, right? But um, I want to highlight Pandemic because y'all have been buying a lot of Pandemic lately, and I think that's cheeky and fun, and keep doing it because why not? In the world today, have a game about stopping a virus from spreading across the world. Now, if you played Pandemic and you like it, I really want to encourage you to look at Pandemic Legacy. The idea behind a legacy style game is how you choose to play game 1 affects game 2, which affects game 3 and 4, and so on. The idea is you're playing over 12 sessions of Pandemic. You're adapting the board, making your characters better, or making the viruses easier to eliminate, that sort of thing. Look into this if you like Pandemic. I have a small history lesson because Pandemic was one of the first cooperative games I ever played in modern board gaming. The first was a little card game called Hanavi. Hanavi is really brilliant in that we are playing cards and we're trying to make a beautiful fireworks display, but I have my cards facing towards you and I don't know what they are, so I have to ask you questions. We have to work together to lay out our cards. Very, very good. Now, kind of bopping back to that legacy idea, Mice and Mystics and Stuffed Fables are a little bit like on the railroad track sort of singular experience of a D&D style campaign, but you're all working together and the story's pre-written for you, almost more like a choose your own adventure board game. Something to look into if you like the interesting sort of like, I knew it as Redwall when I was growing up, sort of aesthetic. I liked that as a kid. Those are bigger ones. I like it a lot. Staying in that sort of vein, One Deck Dungeon is very much D&D in a box. I've had a lot of, this is the demo copy that I have floating around here is my own personal copy. Super good single player experience too. So you get a box and you can play by yourself or you can play with a partner cooperatively. If you get a second box, and this could, upside down, this could be the expansion. It could be just another set of the base box. You can get up to 3-4 players all working together, delving dungeons, doing that stuff. Great, great, great. Forbidden Island, Forbidden Desert, and Forbidden Sky. They're like Pandemic, just a little bit easier. Now, on the wacky end, like high energy, going to make some noise, Magic Maze and Space Team are two very frenetic sort of cooperative games. So if you need less thinky, and want more like, try these out. And then the elephant on the table. Marvel Champions is stupid good. I have played it for about 2-3, maybe closer to 4 months now. It is, gosh, I mean, if you're like me and you're jonesing for more Marvel content lately, this is a really good experience because A, you can play by yourself. B, it's a cooperative. You get to play as Spider-Man, Captain Marvel. I've pretty much exclusively played as She-Hulk and just had a great time smashing stuff. In the box, you're getting villains that you're trying to fight against. You've got heroes that you're playing as or getting allies to help with. Gosh, it just scratches a lot of itches. I was a big Magic the Gathering sort of kid, and this kind of reminds me of that experience, except it's cooperative. Oh, and The Crew and the Mind are modern examples of super cool new card games. So going from big back down to small. The Crew is potentially already my favorite card game of 2020, and The Mind was one of my favorite cooperative games of 2019. Um, like like the last video, if you have any particular questions about anything that I just quickly overviewed, I would be more than happy to make a follow-up video getting into the nitty-gritties of anything. Let me know either by commenting down in the commentee section or sending me an email, games@grtoys.com. Yeah, I'd love to demo some of these if you would all want that. So let me know. And if there's any topics that you want me to go over, let me know. Yeah, other than that, have a super day. Bye now.